All right, guys, we're going to start science. How does the sky seem to change? It's page 305. Okay, this is our second to last science lesson that we're going to do, because I think next week we'll have two, and then we're going to be done for the year. So let's get started. Page 305. Okay, so here we are, page 305. How does the sky seem to change? Now, we're going to start up here with our first question. Why does the sun seem to move across the earth? Or across the sky, sorry. Well, remember, if you did the Galileo page for extra credit, you know that the earth turns. It moves and turns. So the sun is actually staying still and we're spinning, but it looks like the sun is moving across the sky. Now, there are two vocabulary words that I already found. I hope that you pause me and you go find them, and that you found shadow and phases. So we have shadow and phases. All right, and my hand might be a little bit shaky today because I have to hold my phone to record today because Mr. K is using his little phone holder thing that I usually use. All right, so it says, hello, shadow. The sun is the brightest object in the daytime sky. It warms Earth's land, air, and water. The sun seems to move across the sky, but the sun is not moving. It is really Earth that is moving. Each day, Earth turns all the way around. So we're going to find the main idea and draw two lines under it. Remember that main idea is the most important most important sentence in our paragraph, and it's usually the first. It's not always, but most of the time it is. So there's 1, 2, and the sentence ends there. So there's our two underlines. All right, so down here you can see the girl. Here she is in the morning, she is in the afternoon, and in the evening. You can see her shadow is moving from the morning to the afternoon and the evening. Or I'm sorry, noon and afternoon. Hang on a second, guys. Lucas, can you please take that in the back? It's really loud, buddy. All right, so it says light from the sun makes shadows. Hold on. Sorry, Lucas is playing with one of Abby's walker toys. A shadow is a dark place made where an object blocks the light. Shadows change as Earth moves. The sun's light shines on objects from different directions as the day goes on. Shadows change in size during the day. They change position too. So in the morning, if the sun is way over here and it's starting to come up, your shadow's gonna look really long. But the further it comes above you, that means your shadow is getting shorter and it almost looks like it's under you. And as it starts to move this way, your shadows come in the other direction. So she could be standing in the exact same spot and her shadow is moving throughout the day. So at what time of the day is the girl's shadow the shortest? So is it in the morning, noon, or afternoon? At noon, it's the shortest, because the sun would be almost right above her and her shadow would be almost right underneath her. Okay? All right, just a phase. Now it is night. You may see stars. You may see the moon. The moon is a huge ball of rock. It does not give off its own light. The moon reflects light from the sun. So I said that the other day, that it looks like the moon is lit up or that it's giving off its own light, but it's not. It's like bouncing off of the moon from the sun. So we need to find the main idea in this paragraph, but it's not the first sentence this time. It is almost in the middle. So where it says the moon is a huge ball of rock, that is actually our main idea. So we're going to draw an arrow to that sentence, okay? And then there's only two details. It does not give off its own light. The moon reflects light from the sun. So you can underline both or just one of them, okay? But make sure you have the arrow and the underline. So down here at the bottom it says new moon, which looks like there's nothing there. The first quarter moon, remember a quarter means we can only see a fourth of it. Full moon means we can see all of it. And the third quarter moon, we can only see the other quarter of it. The moon moves across the sky. Its shape seems to change. The phases, or shapes you see, change as the moon moves. The changes follow a repeating pattern, and it lasts about a month. So today there is a full moon. Write what the moon's phase will be in about 1 month. So remember up here it says it goes in a pattern and it lasts a month. So if today is a full moon, 1 month from today, would we be at new moon, first quarter, full, or third quarter again? We would be at full moon because it takes about 1 month to go through the entire cycle. If it's full moon now, in 1 month, it's going to be full moon again. All right, let's keep going. So it says cloudy day, starry night. You can see stars in the nighttime sky. Stars give off light. You see different stars in each season. You can see clouds in both the daytime and nighttime sky. Clouds are always changing shape. So here it says you may see these stars in the winter. You may see these stars in the summer. Ooh, ding, 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 bonus word. These kinds of clouds can be seen on a sunny day, and these kinds of clouds may bring rain. We've seen a lot of those clouds lately. Now, I want you to draw a cloud over here that might bring rain. Now, think if it's rainy, it's probably not going to be very, the sky's not going to be very blue. We're not going to have big white fluffy clouds. We're going to have those ugly dark gray clouds. Okay, so you draw me a picture there. Don't forget to write that. And then I'll see you on the next page. All right, so we are on the review already. The solve it part. Number 1, it says, I am fluffy or thin. I am white or gray. I come out on some days and then go away. I am what am I? A cloud. I am a cloud. All right, over here it says, draw the boy's shadow in the morning. All right, so if it's in the morning, see where the sun is? Is his shadow going to be this way or this way? If the sun's here and shining over here, he's blocking the light, so his shadow would be over here. I'm not going to draw it. I want to see your drawing of it, okay? All right, and then it says to cross out the picture of the full moon. Oh, let's go double check. Full moon. Ooh, it looks real full. So let's cross out full moon. Remember, we can always look back in the lesson if we need help. And we need to put a box around the new moon. Which one's the new moon? If you need to go back and check. Ooh, it looks all dark. So put a box around the new moon. Okay? All right, we're almost there, guys. We have 3 words. We have sun, phases, and shadow. And then we have some pictures and some sentences. So we need to label the picture with the word and then match it to its meaning. So let's label them first, then we'll match them up. So is this the sun? Is this phases, or is this a shadow? This is phases. Okay. Then it looks like a mailbox, but what do you see on the ground over here? The mailbox is shadow. And the last picture is the sun. All right, so there's the 3 words. Now we need to match them up to their meanings over here. So phases, is that a dark place made where an object blocks the light? No. Is it shapes you see of the moon? Sure is. So from phases, go to shapes you see of the moon. All right, shadow, is that a dark place made where an object blocks the light? It definitely is, so let's go up. That means sun has to be the brightest object in the daytime sky. That is true. Okay, so we kind of made an X and then straight across. All right, and we have one last page. It's kind of like the page we did the other day that had a Venn diagram, except this one has lines to write on because there's 4 different spots instead of only 3. So we have the word sun, clouds, stars, and moon. We're going to write the things under each heading of what fits where. Okay, so let's start with sun. Can we see the sun in the daytime sky? We sure can. So we're going to write sun over here. Do we see it in the nighttime sky? No. Does it give off its own light? It sure does. And moves or seems to move. Does it look? The sun doesn't actually move, but it looks like it moves, right? So we are going to write it over here because it looks like it does. So we'll cross out sun. All right, let's go to clouds. Can we see clouds in the daytime sky? We sure can. We do most days. How about at night? Can you see clouds at night? Clouds actually help keep the earth warm or trap some of the heat down so that it stays nicer or nice and warm for us. Do clouds give off their own light? No. Do they move or seem to move? Yeah, you can. If you're standing outside and you're looking up at the sky, clouds move all the time. All right. How about stars? Can we see stars in the daytime sky? No, it's too light outside. How about at night? We definitely see stars at night. Do they give off their own light? Yes. Remember, the sun is a big star. And they move or seem to move. Yes. Now, remember, we're the ones that are actually moving, but it looks like they're moving. And the last one is the moon. Can we see the moon in the daytime? Some days, not all days, but a lot of times we can. We might not see it all day long, but we see it at parts of the day. At night, we definitely see it at night, unless it's cloudy. Okay, and does it move or seem to move? Yeah, it moves with us. All right, so that is the last part. Remember, if you need to pause me on this page to get all that written, that is fine. Good job, and I will see you guys later. Bye.